the fight that they showed today was unbelievable. Down at halftime, and just all we had go on here recently, and just having a hard time getting wins, and just be able to come on the road and get a huge win to win a trophy game, and just couldn't be more proud of our guys. O-line stepping up, running the football. Dex in his first start, leading us to a win, and just trying to maximize our roster to help us find a way to get the ball in the end zone and get some key stops and find a way to win. So just really proud of our guys and proud of our coaching staff for staying together and fighting to the finish. Analysis of what, causes things to happen and how do you dig yourself out, and so there's no question you lose your confidence when things don't go your way. And so when you start to get that back, it's a powerful thing. It's a belief, it's a powerful thing, and I think our guys, like you said, they knew we had shown that we could go score. And that builds that belief and the ability to just give that little extra effort on every single rep, just knowing that, hey, if I just block a little bit longer, it's going to let the guy get in a few extra yards to stay on the field. So you could just feel it. Obviously halftime was not where we expected to be or wanted to be. I expected this to be a dogfight. I just thought it would be. I just thought our guys were going to play really, really hard, and they did, but didn't want to be down, at that point at halftime. But I tell you what, it just gave us a chance to be even more resilient, and to do it on the road is really tough. And with these conditions, that was one of the colder games I've ever been a part of in terms of just pure temperature and just the wind and the conditions. And so it's tough. It creates a lot of variables in the kicking game that are uncertain. And obviously that showed up today too. But bottom line is as you mentioned, to your question, is that confidence of ours just kept growing in the second half. And I just thought our guys believed they were going to find a way to win the game. And when it got in the fourth quarter, and you could just see by the energy on the sideline, we were within 7 at that point. And so it had dug ourselves out of a pretty big hole. So, but it's just, there's nothing like experiencing some success on the field. So that locker room deserved that in a huge, huge way. These guys have stayed the course and blocked out all the outside noise and just stayed together. I thought I got a little rattled in the second quarter, to be honest. And so, but you know what? You only learn how to handle those situations by going through them. And so he now has that in his experience toolkit. I think that what I just told him was just relax and just be you, and I know he can throw the football. I know he can run the football, and so, but obviously he lacks experience, and so you don't get it any other way than doing it. So we just stayed the course, and we're going to kind of wait and see how things went in the start of the second half to see. We talked about making a change there just to be able to get ourselves back on track if we needed to, if we thought we needed to do that. But then we started getting going, and so it's just a matter of just having a feel for the game. And I think he had a great feel for it. I just told him, I said, just be you. And whatever that is, he got some key first downs with his legs when the protection may have broke down. And then obviously the quarterback runs are a big part of what we wanted to do. So it just felt like that would give us a chance to run the football. And honestly, we knew we had to. We just knew we had to run the football against these guys with these conditions and with the way they were going to play the game on both sides. So that was the plan going in. We had some key breakups or key defenses, and obviously their fans might have been lobbying for a penalty, but those are, in this league, it's that way. It's tough, physical football on the perimeter and in the box. So I just thought our guys, we made some adjustments schematically. Our guys, made more plays, and that's what it comes down to. There's no magic scheme. The magic is in the belief. The magic's in the players executing the scheme.
Jared and Kevin.
You mentioned running the ball, with these conditions today. The past 2 games, you guys have kind of struggled to get the run game going. Just what do you think allowed you guys, that maybe you saw in film going into this week, that allowed you to be so successful doing it?
Well, one key thing was just, to add the quarterback into the run game. You just be quite blunt, about it, that creates issues, gap issues. Another guy, that's why they call it +1. It's an additional guy in the run fit they have to add. So we needed to do that, and that was definitely part of the plan. And so had a more extensive plan this time than we had last week, and that was for sure a big part of everything. So, and I thought our coaches did a great job getting implemented and executing. So that to me was probably a bigger difference than anything. And then you got Sean Shivers, who I know is a really good football player. Had a hard time getting him free this year, but we know if he get him increase, he's got the speed to go the distance. And really, I think we have 3 good backs. They're all different, but they all bring a different thing to the table. And so I'm just so proud of Sean too for staying with us and just believing. And he's got such a great attitude. And I know he hasn't had the production he's wanted, but you know what? He saved his best for a really important game for us. So just so proud of everybody on offense for just sticking to the game plan. Even when it got down 17 points, we just said, no, we're going to stick to the game plan. And we just dove right back into it.
Kevin, last one. Coach, staying on the topic of the rushing, what was the conversation like with the offensive line, just simply during this week and throughout the whole game, just simply because of the importance and your game plan going into today?
Yeah, man, just knock him off the ball. We just had to, we knew we had to try and knock him off the ball. It's easier said than done. We got a lot of big physical players under defense, but just that, the pad level, the technique, the toughness, the fight, and just getting guys to get just great movement up front. Just great movement. We felt like we had, we got the skill guys to do it. So just trying to get these guys to play the very, very best, and I'm just really proud of Coach Carey for what he's doing with that group. And we don't win the game without running the ball the way we did. And it starts up front. So being lead the way, and like I said, on my radio here a few minutes ago, O-line's got criticized a lot this year, and I understand why. And they should also be praised when they do a great job. So, awesome job up front blocking, and they responded. So our O-line group, those 2 times we get the ball on the goal line, we were able to run the ball right in there and get touchdowns. And I have to kick field goals, and I knew we had to do that to climb out of our hole that we got in the first half. So, just so proud of our offensive line without question, and we just got to keep building off it. Put some young guys too there. Those 2 true freshmen. A lot of football today, which is awesome for their and our future.
All right, thanks, Tom.
Awesome. Have a great day.